Welcome to Abuse Changes You, a podcast about what happens after the doors close, after the lies, after the silence, after you finally leave. Here we talk about the part no one warns you about, the fear, the guilt, the rebuilding, and the healing. No pretty versions, just truth. I'm Cynthia, a survivor finding her way still, and this is Abuse Changes You. Hi, and welcome back to Abuse Changes You. I'm Cynthia. In the last episode, we talked about the moment you realized you had to leave, but today we're going to talk about the part most people never understand, what it feels like to stay. Because staying in an abusive relationship isn't about being weak, it's about being human. Trigger. This episode talks about emotional manipulation, control, and fear. If anything feels overwhelming, it's okay to pause and take care of yourself. From the outside, people ask, why didn't you just leave? But from the inside, it's never simple. You stay because you love them. You stay because you hope it will change. You stay because you're scared. You stay because you're tired. You stay because you already built a life. I didn't stay because I was like to be treated badly. I stayed because I believed in the good parts. And there were good parts. That's what makes it so confusing. Staying in a abusive relationship feels like two different realities at once. One day things are calm, and the next everything explodes, and you never know which version you're going to get. There are apologies, promises, tears, gifts, moments you think, maybe this time it'll be different. And just when you think you can start to relax, it happens again. This cycle keeps you emotionally hooked. Hope becomes a trap. Fear plays a huge role in staying. Fear of being alone, fear of money problems, fear of starting over, fear of what they might do if you leave. Even simple things become scary. You think, what will happen if I make them mad? What will happen if I say the wrong thing? What if I can't handle life without them? When fear is a part of your daily relationship, leaving can feel more dangerous than staying. And there's so much guilt. Guilt about breaking up a family, guilt about giving somebody up, guilt about disappointing people. You start carrying responsibility that's not even yours. I spent years thinking, if I just try harder, if I just said things better, if I just loved them enough. But the abuse isn't caused by lack of love. It's caused by lack of respect. One of the hardest parts about staying is how slowly you disappear. Your voice gets quieter, the world gets smaller, and your confidence fades. One day you realize you don't even recognize the person you become. Staying doesn't keep you in a relationship, it keeps you away from yourself. If you're listening to this and this sounds like a situation you're in, I want you to know there's no shame in staying. There's no shame in leaving. There's only survival. There are resources. National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-7233. Text START to 88788, START to 88788. You deserve help, understanding, and support no matter where you are in your journey. I wanted to do this episode because people judge survivors for staying without understanding what staying actually feels like. If you stayed, you did what you thought you had to do to survive, and that matters. We're going to talk about leaving later on. Wherever you're at listening right now, take a breath. You're safe in this moment. You are stronger than you know. From one survivor to another, I see you, I believe you, and you are not alone. Thank you for being here with me. I'll talk to you next episode.